All right, so let's watch Doom: The Dark Ages Developer Direct 2025. I am so ready for this. Let's do it. Damn.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas,
Hello.
home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever, and the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise.
Beyond
It is
legendary.
an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you
Let's
a
see
look
it.
at our
Let's
most
see.
ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
Doom:
That was so
The Dark
stupid, I
Ages.
mouthed the words.
Oh, man.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
So cool.
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock,
Look at
and
that.
enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016.
Doom
And that's
2016
given
was
us the
sick.
opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series.
New.
And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
Yes, let's break it down.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast.
Okay.
A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed
Look at that
makes
enemy.
strafing to aim viable again.
was nasty.
Just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And
what
so
are you
for
gonna do?
Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics
Is
to
it
master.
more in depth?
Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Shield saw. Oh, we're taking off some heads
Throw.
with that thing.
Parry. Deflect.
Harry.
All from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Nice. I like it. Grounded. It's grounded. I'm all for that for sure. Wonder how
And the
long it's
Shield
gonna
Saw
be.
will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've
Oh,
ever
that's
created
sick.
it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Yes.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom spiked mace?
Oh.
That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system.
Okay.
All on one input, complete with
3
combos
options.
and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing
looks
your
so
way
good.
through the board with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important
I like how
button
they're
that we
talking
haven't
about
talked
inputs. I
yet.
like the way they're putting that.
The trigger.
Sure, there'll be like haptics on like
That's
the
right,
PS5.
we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns.
Sick
And
as
Dark
guns.
Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
Oh, man.
ancient,
Look at that.
brutal torture
Shotgun.
machines built to butcher
Look at the skulls. The skulls
Impale.
going through it. It's so cool.
and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these
Freaking
never-before
music's
seen,
sick.
insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield.
Isn't
So let's
music?
take a look at
Music
some
is like so
extended
important
gameplay
in
footage
games. It really
and
is.
see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
This looks awesome. Look at the world. Look at the locations. Nice parry. Nice kick to the face. I like that you can throw the shield too. Whoa. Grapple? What is that thing? That thing has a chain. It has a blade on its face. I'll have to go back and play Doom now. 16.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever
More
before.
approachable?
With a new difficulty system and sliders
that's
that will allow
great.
players to tune the speed
I love
and
that.
challenge of the game to whatever fits them best.
That's perfect.
You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
Yes.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is amazing.
What? It's Armored
It's the
Core?
size of a building. It's
Get the-
powerful. And you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling
Are you
gun-toting
shitting me?
cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features
You're
either.
shitting me.
They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in.
It's gonna be
And the
multiplayer
combat
too, right?
systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to
Of
pull them
course.
through the experience.
Of course.
So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark
Yes,
Ages.
the world.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons,
Oh, it's
ancient
amazing.
hellscapes, battlefields,
Love
and
the
worlds
variety.
beyond.
Love it.
And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way.
So there is
now
some
armed with your
exploration.
trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets
Oh
and
my God.
treasures. There's
Can I have this
always
now,
something new
please?
waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
Oh, damn.
Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls,
Look at that.
seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the
Medieval
largest
vibe is
play
gonna be
space ever in a Doom
ridiculous.
game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital
Look at all the
resources.
enemies. Underwater.
You
And I love
control the
that.
pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight,
Where you go.
and the objectives you pursue.
So it's a little bit open-ended.
It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
What? It's legit Titan. Oh, what is that? What the? Damn.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move.
Oh,
providing
really?
you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom the Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big.
Is it?
It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your
I hope it's
power
good.
is coveted by your enemies
I
and
hope the
withheld from
story's
your
good.
allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
This is exciting. It's pretty cool, guys.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together.
10 years, yeah.
And we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an
Doom
experience
16 was
that's
really
as
good.
fun to play as it was to make.
You create your own maps
and make
and stuff.
something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages
Look at all these people.
releases,
This May. Oh, couple months, guys. May 15th. Pre-order. What is that? What's the bundle? What's the bundle? Oh, go back. Let's look at this. Okay, early access. Yeah, whatever. Okay, premium content, premium edition, campaign DLC. That's good to know. They have that. Going to be available. Digital art book and soundtrack. A 12-inch Doom Slayer statue. Okay, that looks pretty good. And a keycard replica in steelbook. It's probably going to be what, 250, 300, something like that. I don't know if I would go for this, but I'm definitely getting Doom the Dark Angels. I mean, that looked pretty good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, listen, Doom is iconic. It's an iconic series with proven games that have just been really, really good. A lot of fun. Obviously gruesome and brutal, but this has high expectations, a lot of hype. I feel like it's going to nail it. So let's just hope the medieval vibe that they have here is just, yeah, sign me up for that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.